The Three Gorges Dam, a single project that cost unbelievably $31 billion and took decades to build, was designed to control the powerful Yangtze River. This megastructure is so large that it can be seen from space. However, in addition to being a remarkable feat of engineering, this is also the subject of countless risks and disputes. Experts fear it might be on borrowed time because of the dam's location on a fault line, the emergence of cracks, and floods straining its limitations. So, could a structure built to control nature instead become a threat to millions? Before we start, please make sure to support our channel by clicking the like button and following us so you will not miss any updates on the latest mega projects. The Three Gorges Dam, built on the Yangtze River in Hubei province in China, is a massive project that serves three main purposes. It controls floods, generates hydroelectric power, and improves river navigation. This engineering marvel represents a milestone in hydroelectric power, and its scale is unmatched. Spanning 2.3 kilometers and standing at 181 meters tall, this dam is considered the largest dam in the entire world. This dam holds the maximum capacity of 22,500 megawatts, and as a result, it can generate around 90 terawatt-hours of electricity annually. This is enough to power millions of houses in China and reduce its reliance on coal. This dam was initially proposed in the 20th century, and the idea was revisited over the years, with construction finally beginning in 1994. By 2006, the main dam structure was completed, and all construction was completed by 2012. Originally, this project was estimated to cost around $31 billion. The project saw costs increase over time, with extensive financial commitments for infrastructure and maintenance. The creation of the dam's vast reservoir required the relocation of approximately 1.4 million people. Entire towns and villages were moved, leading to significant social and economic adjustments for those affected by the dam's reach. But why was the construction of this dam so expensive? Well, it involved innovative engineering feats and significant infrastructure investment. The scale of this project absolutely necessitated the supply of materials involving around 28 million cubic meters of concrete and nearly 300,000 tons of steel. Other than that, the dam contains 34 specialized turbines and generators, each with a capacity of 700 megawatts, which are essential for its hydroelectric output, but significantly add to the overall costs. Additionally, over 1.4 million people were dislocated in order to create this dam, which required massive relocation expenses. The Chinese government had to invest in compensation packages and new infrastructure for these resettled populations, including housing, schools, and health facilities. This not only involved financial expenditures, but also required careful planning to minimize social disruption. To protect endangered species and maintain water quality, substantial investments were made in adapting the dam's design and operation. Measures were also implemented to address risks of landslides in the reservoir area, which required ongoing monitoring and adaptation. The Three Gorges Dam project stands unique when compared to other projects, both in terms of its overall cost and magnitude. Let's use Brazil's Itaipu Dam as an example. It cost roughly $20 billion to build. On the other hand, the Three Gorges Dam has cost more than $40 billion. The Three Gorges Dam employs a concrete gravity design, relying on its massive weight to resist the force of water. Its main spillway, strategically located, can discharge a vast amount of water during floods, while the powerhouse, situated within the dam, houses 34 turbines that convert the kinetic energy of flowing water into electricity. This dam is located in a region with frequent seismic activity, which adds to the engineering challenges. To avoid the damage done by earthquakes, engineers have built a sturdy foundation that involves advanced materials and construction techniques, including reinforced concrete and deep anchoring into stable rock layers. This careful planning was essential to protect the dam if any type of seismic activity occurs. The water levels in the region have changed significantly since the dam's reservoir was built. The dam altered the Yangtze River's silt deposition and flow patterns by elevating the water level by 175 meters, 574 feet. This alteration affects local ecosystems and river transportation, requiring ongoing assessments to manage the ecological impacts of the changed hydrology. The Three Gorges Dam also includes a flood management system with flood discharge gates. These gates play a crucial role during the monsoon season and allow controlled releases of water to avoid overflow and flooding. This system has proven effective in managing seasonal flooding, protecting millions of people living in the floodplain. Let's talk a bit about the construction timeline of this megastructure. The project began in 1994, starting with groundwork. This included elaborate surveys and the laying of foundations. This phase involved preparing the area for building the structure. The second phase focused on the structural build of the dam wall and the installation of the first set of turbines. Engineers faced numerous challenges, including sourcing vast quantities of concrete and steel, which were critical for the dam's construction. The final phase involved completing the installation of additional turbines and powerhouses, enabling the dam to reach its full operational capacity. This stage included back-to-back testing of all systems to ensure safety and efficiency before the dam was fully operational. During the construction of this dam, the developers and engineers had to face several challenges, including major flood events that delayed the construction progress. The sourcing of large volumes of concrete and steel proved difficult, as the demand for materials was immense, leading to logistical challenges in transporting and managing these resources. Recent flooding events have highlighted significant challenges in managing inflow levels at the dam, especially during periods of heavy rainfall. The capacity of discharge gates is often inadequate to handle extreme flood conditions, raising concerns about potential overflow and the associated risks to surrounding areas. Other than that, there are reports of deformation and cracks that people have observed in the dam's structure. Some satellite images appear to show warping of the dam, which has sparked debate. This uncertainty means that thorough investigations are needed to determine the actual condition of the dam. Millions of people and the environment would undoubtedly suffer terrible effects if the dam collapsed. Major cities along the Yangtze River, including Wuhan and Shanghai, might be submerged by the enormous surge of water that would rush downstream, according to simulations of the dam failure. Due to their crowded populations and vital infrastructure, these cities would experience significant flooding very far away, which would probably cause panic and extensive damage. If we talk about the human and economic toll of this collapse, it would definitely be devastating. Estimates suggest that the collapse could result in thousands of fatalities, as residents would have little time to evacuate. The economic losses with such a disaster would be irreparable, with damages running into billions of dollars. This would include the destruction of houses, businesses, and important infrastructures. Additionally, if the dam collapses, it would severely disrupt China's energy grid, cutting off power to industries that depend on dam-generated electricity. In addition to human and economic impacts, the environmental consequences would be absolutely disastrous. A dam breach might erode existing waterways and create new ones, changing the landscape forever. Secondary landslides could be caused by the unexpected water surge, significantly harming the nearby areas. A significant impact on agricultural lands might result in the loss of cropland and food production, which would have long-term effects on the region's food security. The Three Gorges Dam is an amazing engineering marvel that has significantly improved the Yangtze River routing, flood management, and hydroelectric power generation. However, over 1 million people have been displaced as a result of its construction, and nearby ecosystems are at risk, among other serious environmental and economic problems. Additionally, it also puts millions of people at risk due to its potential collapse. In order to ensure that the dam continues to serve the area while causing the least amount of harm, it is important that we give its monitoring and upkeep top priority as we look to the future. In the end, the Three Gorges Dam serves as a reminder of the fine line that must be drawn between accountability and advancement when pursuing massive infrastructure. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.